It's Monday, January 6th in the year 2025, also known as the smartest year ever. My name's Gordy. Today we're talking about when the Mona Lisa was stolen. If you remember yesterday, I talked about the inspiration of the Mona Lisa, the person who was actually thought to be the model for the picture, Lisa del Giocondo. But today, I want to talk a little bit about the time the Mona Lisa was stolen. 1911, the Mona Lisa disappeared. Leonardo da Vinci's enigmatic masterpiece was plucked from the walls of the Louvre in Paris, vanishing for 2 years in one of the greatest art heists of all time. And the culprit, an unassuming Italian handyman named Vincenzo Peruggia, whose audacity was matched only by his sheer simplicity of his plan. And this is pre-Super Mario, before Mario Brothers. I don't think Mario. Is Mario's last name Brothers? No, it's Mario. His last name is Mario. It's Mario because it's Mario Brothers. They call Luigi the Mario. Is Luigi's name Luigi Mario? Help me. No, but this is pre Super Mario. So this unassuming Italian handyman named Vincenzo Peruggia wasn't really considered the social icon or a hero like Italian handymen are today. Peruggia, a former employee of the Louvre, actually, he worked at the Louvre, they say, for a year before or something, and he actually built. They think he might have built like the security case, the safe cases that the Mona Lisa was in. So it's like he had no problem opening up. It's very easy for this Italian handyman. What Peruggia believed was that the painting belonged in Italy, fueled by patriotism and possibly a dash of personal profit motive. He decided to repatriate the Mona Lisa. On the morning of August 21st, 1911, Peruggia hid inside the museum overnight with 2 accomplices. Damn. If you stay in a museum overnight, what happens, right? Everything comes to life. Yeah, because his accomplices were Ben Stiller and King Tut. No, hey, not a museum joke, whatever. Disguised as a worker, he waited until the Louvre was totally empty, and then he simply removed the painting from the wall, hid it under his clothes, and just walked out the door, probably jumped in a giant pipe, or ate a mushroom, or whatever Italian handymen do. The theft caused an international uproar. French police were baffled, quoi? Even interrogating famed artists Pablo Picasso and poet Guillaume Apollinaire. They actually suspected Picasso as being part of this radical art movement that could have been behind the crime, which I think is kind of interesting. But meanwhile, Peruggia just quietly stashed the painting in a trunk in his parents' apartment, and was just not his parents' apartment, just to be clear, his Paris apartment, and he kept it there for 2 years. Peruggia finally made his move in late 1913, contacting Alfredo Geri, an art dealer in Florence, under the guise of selling the painting to return it to Italy. But I can remember it's like, hello, I got this a painting. It's how you say it's similar to Mona Lisa, but it's not the same one. You see, this one has a mustache drawn on. Nothing shady here. Totally different painting. But no, actually, Peruggia hoped to claim a reward and then be hailed as a national hero. It's like, oh, I got it back, baby. But instead, Alfredo Geri, the art dealer, and another expert verified the painting's authenticity, and then they just contacted the authorities, and Peruggia was arrested, and the Mona Lisa was triumphantly returned to the Louvre. And in court, Peruggia's defense leaned on his patriotic intentions. He claimed he wanted to restore the painting to Italy after it had been stolen by Napoleon centuries earlier, which is totally inaccurate, actually. I even said it last week. I think Leonardo himself brought the painting to France. So despite this flawed logic, Peruggia's story earned him some sympathy, and he only served 7 months in jail. It's really, stealing the Mona Lisa these days is probably more than a 7-month offense. And the theft, and this is kind of fun and cool, the theft really just increased the Mona Lisa's mystique. It turned it into the global icon that we know today. Before the heist, it was just this masterpiece. Like, oh yeah, Da Vinci, he's good. But after the heist, it became this cultural phenomenon that we know today, and crowds flocked to see the returned painting, and drawn by the story of its abduction and recovery. It's like some real Banksy-ass guerrilla marketing done. Who knows? Peruggia could have been working for the Louvre the entire time. That's some selling tickets, because actually they didn't even sell tickets. They were free to get in back then. So I don't know. Maybe that's just sorry, where was I? Peruggia's theft might seem quaint compared to today's high-tech heists like you see in the movies and stuff like that with all the technology and the laser beams. But the sheer boldness of this heist. And the ensuing international drama really does make it one for the ages, one of the most prominent art heists of all time. I don't even know if you call it a heist, more just like a guy walks off with it. It's like dine and ditch, but with the Mona Lisa. Sometimes the audacity of walking out the door with a priceless masterpiece is all it takes to make history. All right, listeners, you didn't hear it from me. Thanks to all my sources, which can be found in the YouTube description. At Smartest Year Ever on YouTube, Spotify to get your daily hits. At Smartest Year Ever on TikTok and Instagram for your daily clips. Teach me something. smartestyearever@gmail.com. Stay curious, stay clever. On our quest to become the world's greatest conversationalists in the smartest year ever.